Willie D Live.
What's up, family? There's a resurfaced video of R. Kelly having a conversation with Gayle King on CBS this morning back in March of 2019. Gayle grilled R. Kelly on accusations of holding women against their will, forcing them to participate in sex acts. Yeah, fam. R. Kelly defended himself with one simple question. What kind of father, what kind of mother would sell their daughter to a man? I ain't got no problem with that, fam. But some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, fam. Let's talk about accountability. R. Kelly claimed that the parents of Joselyn Savage and Azriel Clary, the two women he was living with at the time, were only upset because they were no longer receiving money from him, an accusation the parents vehemently denied. The families maintained they never asked for or received any money, and R. Kelly was a desperate liar. Who believes him? Who believes him? Give me a thumbs up if you believe the parents. 2 thumbs up if you believe R. Kelly. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Say it, fam. Let me put it like this. Let's say a well-known singer was holding my daughter in what I believe was a sex cult. And this well-known singer had bodyguards up the anus. He had a big old house with big old fence and everything. And he had all the money in the world. And I was just some poor little dude in the ghetto. Nothing, and I do mean nothing, could stop me from going to get my daughter. Nothing could stop me from getting at whoever that dude is that's holding my daughter against her will. Now, that to me, fam, draws a logical conclusion that the parents had to be cool with it. Because ain't no way as a man, look here, fam, first of all, as a parent, your first job, your number one priority is to protect your child. That's before everything. I mean before everything. You protect your babies. You brought them into the world. They didn't ask to come here. You brought them into the world. You, more than anybody, are responsible for what goes on with them. You're responsible for their safety. Even when they're grown. I don't believe in that grown and gone. I'm riding with mine all the way, even when they're grown. I'm still offering protection to my kids. I'm never going to just, okay, you're 18, you're on your own. You're 20, you're on your own. You're 25, you're 54, you're on your own. Hell no. I'm going to always ride for mine. So I don't understand the father, especially the father of Jocelyn. That's the one who kept talking, him and the wife. They kept talking, doing a lot of talking. Ain't nobody that bad. I don't give a damn who it is. Ain't nobody that bad. You got those who will say, well, she grown, man. She can do whatever she wants. Within reason, she can. But if I sense that my daughter's life is in danger, even if she is consciously aware of that danger, I'm stepping in. That's right. I'm stepping in. Because I ain't never going to love the dude like she going to love him. So I ain't got no problem riding on him. I don't care if she have 25 babies with him. I'm never going to love him like she love him. I'm never going to care about his welfare the way she would. So, yeah, I wouldn't have no problem handling that. I do not believe for one moment that R. Kelly held those women hostage. He's R. Kelly. He's the Pied Piper, the king of R&B. R. Kelly ain't gotta take nothing. It's too many women lining up to offer it to him, and he ain't got to pay for it. It's R. Kelly. Anybody who believes R. Kelly violated those women, is something wrong with them. In fact, I do believe that they don't necessarily believe it, but they're indifferent or they have a vendetta. They just don't like R. Kelly for whatever reason. They don't like him. Perhaps they're still, they got a problem with R. Kelly's dealing with the girl, the younger girl, years before that case before that, and people are still hung up on that. And they want vengeance, and they don't care how they get it. They don't care if an innocent man is being railroaded. They don't care. They just want to see him go down. They want to see him punished. And the trip part about it is, when I started seeing these campaigns for people that wanted him punished, it was a white dude who was leading the way. A white dude led the way, and then black people saw what he was doing, and they jumped on the bandwagon. That's cold. That's cold. I mean, if you're going to come after a member of the community, let it be spearheaded by somebody within the community. That way, and let it be somebody who has credibility within the community. That way, we don't have to look at it and be suspicious about the intentions, right? I'm totally suspicious about Buddy's intentions, because I know that there's a lot of people who don't look like us, who are jealous of us, who are jealous of our money, who are jealous of our talents, who are jealous of our perseverance, our skill set, just jealous, period. Jealous of that melanin, man, jealous. So I wouldn't put it past the dude who targeted R. Kelly. I wouldn't put it past him at all that he had ulterior motives. I don't think his motives was to get justice for the women. Because what other women out there has he gotten justice for? What other celebrity out there has he brought down? I don't believe R. Kelly violated those women. R. Kelly was all on the road, crisscrossing the country, in the studio way on the other side, in Miami. This supposedly happened in New York, in Chicago. He all in New York, California. The women are going back and forth shopping on their own. They're going to the post office. They're all at the grocery stores. They're visiting friends and family, whatever they want to do. That don't sound like a kidnapping to me. That don't sound like somebody being forced to me. R. Kelly was absolutely railroaded. And he needs to be set free. If you're going to get him, man, get him for something he did. Don't just make up shit. Don't just get the man just because you don't like what he did in the past, or you don't like him as a person. Because just like somebody could railroad him, trump up some charges on him, they could make up and trump up some charges on you. Most people don't believe fat meat greasy until they taste it themselves. They don't believe it. They think it can't happen to them. I think R. Kelly was spot on. When the money dried up, they started moving around. And isn't that ironic? Because that's exactly what happened in the Diddy case. All of the people who had a problem with Diddy publicly. They let it be known when the money dried up. There was nobody that was involved in that trial who was still getting $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, going on trips. all in the Caribbeans, all in France, Tokyo, all on the private jet. None of them were being afforded those perks during the time that they went after Diddy. None of them. And you can also add all of these people with these lawsuits against Diddy. None of them filed a lawsuit while they was getting money with Diddy. None of them. So all of a sudden, now that the money dried up, you filing a lawsuit and he did this and he did that. Now, man, this is to extend the bread truck. That's what this is about. This is to extend the bread truck. This is to keep on getting money out that cash cow. Because they looked around and they realized, damn, Diddy was the best lick I ever had. I ain't gonna be able to get a better lick than this. So damn, let me just go back to that well and sue him. It's a damn shame that in life, oftentimes, if you have money, in order for you to know if somebody is really with you, you damn near gotta lose it. No more talk.